So I'm just downstairs right now. I thought the lighting was gonna give something down here, but whatever. It's still I'm giving natural light here, but then it's a light here, so probably something I need to turn off or whatever. But y'all see me. Hey. So anyway, Married to Medicine. Y'all may hear something in the background. It's just the TV. But Married to Medicine. So, when I think of Married to Medicine, I think of the episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta way back when, I think season 1, with Kim Zolciak and the voice teacher. When she told Kim Zolciak, Kim, the thing is, you just kind of really don't know what you're doing. And that's what I feel like Married to Medicine is giving. They just don't really know what they're doing. I appreciate the fact that they are on Sunday nights, because y'all know that Married to Medicine, they love to, the producers or Bravo or whomever, they love to switch the nights on Married to Medicine. So meaning they love to give the girls a good Sunday night after the Housewives of Atlanta, and then all of a sudden switch them to Tuesdays or switch them to Fridays, some random night. And it's just like if it's an Atlanta-based show, and if it's black especially, then it needs to stay on the same night, in my opinion. Anyway, so I'm glad they haven't done that. But Married to Medicine is stale old bread to me. I'm about 2 seconds from saying forget it. Because it's the same old, same old. It's getting exhausting at this point. I'm not quite sure what they were thinking, bringing on Lisa Nicole Cloud and bringing on Carrie Wells. Like, who asked for those two in particular to come back? Y'all should just brought Mariah Hook back. At least Mariah is a producer on the show. It makes sense for her to be on the show. And B, everybody already know each other. It's already, at least she's entertaining, Mariah Hook. Whether you like her or not, she's entertaining. Carrie Wells and Lisa Nicole Cloud. Y'all come on. Who were in that meeting? Who told y'all that was okay to do that? Come on now. Do they pay attention to anything we say as the fans? I feel like they pick and choose. Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. But if they would have asked me, Shalaki, or if they would have asked a lot of y'all would have told them no. It's a no for both of them. I just can't. LaToya is desperate at this point. Is Toya name just Toya or is it LaToya? Anyway, it don't matter. Just desperate at this point. Heavenly, she's still doing her same old antics. I do like Heavenly. But she's still extra shady, and then when it's called out, she sit back and act like she ain't did nothing. Yeah, Dr. Simone and Dr. Jackie, they are trying their best to rekindle their little friendship. But honestly, I just think it's too far gone. I think they'll always be friends, but I don't think it's going to be as it once was between them. And I think a part of it is Heavenly, but most of it is not because of Heavenly. I don't think they can blame Heavenly for all that. It's just sometimes you just grow apart from people. You still love them, you still care about them, but maybe y'all had one small agreement and y'all never talked about it, and y'all just went y'all separate ways. No beef, but it's just like, all right, we all have those kind of relationships in life. Let's see, what else is going on? Who else is on the show? Dr. Contessa and Dr. Scott. I'm all for people working it out and staying together and whoop to whoop, but I just don't know what else they could do at this point. I want to say just let it go. I know they have children together. and all that. They built a life together. Now they have a business together. But that business is not going to save y'all relationship. So if that's what y'all was, it got a little darker in here. So if that's what y'all was hoping, then my God. But that business is not going to save that relationship. I just think that they are just two different people. And sometimes that just plays a factor. Just like if you're two different ages, let's say that you're with somebody who is, I don't know, 25 years older than you or younger than you. Eventually, that age is going to play a factor in your relationship. It was cool and popping when everybody was cool and popping and out and ready to do stuff, whoop to whoop, let's go. But now, when you're, excuse me, when you're 37 and they are 67, it's like, okay, I'm still out here trying to pop, still out here trying to get my stuff together, still out here trying to move and make money moves and make a name for myself, so to speak, and whoop to whoop. And at that age, you trying to chill out. You know, most people, naturally, as they should. They don't work their whole life, live their whole life. They don't do what they wanted to do, hopefully, at that age. And even if you haven't, you still, I mean, unless you just popping and you just in tip-top shape, the energy start to go down. You just like, child, you know, hey, I have to psych myself out of that feeling like I don't, you know, want to do anything, you know, after everything else that I do, you know. So I can just imagine. So it's similar to that. Scott and Contessa, and they're just different people. He wants a more settled life. He wants a more traditional marriage, home, you know. You can work, but, you know, wife at home with the kids, whoop to whoop. I think that's Scott's ideal. I've found that, you know, it seems like a lot of men, they say they want a certain kind of woman, you know, independent, got her own, whoop to whoop, but they don't want you to be too independent. They don't want you to be, you know, be doing more than them, definitely. And then it's just like, well, I mean, what you doing? Like, what you got going on, you know? I don't know. It's very interesting. It's almost like Contessa and Scott just got married because they had kids, or she was pregnant and then they got married. Because that still goes on to this day. You know, when you're pregnant or you get somebody pregnant, if you're the guy, and, you know, your folks tell them, hey, y'all need to get married. You know, whether you like them or not, whether you really know them or not. That's what y'all supposed to do. You know, some people still believe that and go by that. You know, it just seemed like the way Contessa is out here just doing her thing and a go-getter, and she's never seems to be satisfied with her career, and she wants to continue to climb and climb, which is great. But trying to do all that with a whole family, how you think that's gonna work? You should have did all this before you started having kids, before you got married. I don't know, and I like Dr. Contessa, but it's real interesting. It's real interesting. But, you know, Scott is also petty, and he got, you know, his issues as well. So I don't know. They keep playing the same two-step. Like, it's time to get up off the dance floor. I don't, sadly. I hope they do, because they're both good people. But I don't see Dr. Contessa and Dr. Scott lasting over 5 years from now. 5 years or less is what I give their marriage, sadly. But I mean, I don't know what else. This business ain't gonna do nothing but cause more of a headache. Watch, because Scott gonna be done clocked out and left and went home, and Contessa gonna want to stay. I see it happening already. Hope it's not too hot. A little bit. What else is going on? So the doctors got invited to D.C. during the walk on Washington, and they were giving out, COVID tests to people. And it was a monumental moment. Y'all know everything. With Martin Luther King's speech and the whole nine, years and years ago. Legendary, iconic. What an honor it is to be black, but also what a challenge it is to be black in this world. Child. So, yeah, it was lovely. It was lovely to see everybody came together as they always do. So a little bit before that, Dr. Jackie invited some of her doctor friends over for a little party and stuff. Everybody seemed cool and nice or whatever. There was this one lady, I think she was a dentist, like Dr. Heavenly. Kind of outspoken. She said she was hungry. She said, how y'all invite people to y'all house and don't feed them? That's me. But I just wouldn't say it, probably. But that's me. I was here for it. But Dr. Heavenly also said something. She was just like, yo, her mama taught her that you need to get your belly full before you go to somebody's house. I mean, and now I'm definitely taking on that stance as well. I'm learning that now, especially with certain people in my life. Like, they invite me over for dinner or a lunch or whoop to whoop. Unless we go into a restaurant, I already know what time it is. You tell me to be over there at a certain time, and I already know the food ain't going to be done. So guess what? Chase is eating a sandwich or two, or I'm going to have something on my belly or in my bag as to where I'm not tripping, You invite me over there at 4 o'clock. We ain't eating till 8 o'clock. That's ridiculous. Like, I'm not sitting over there that long. But y'all got all the alcohol in the world, but y'all got no food ready? No. Nope. So, therefore, you want me there at a certain time? I'm coming. But I'm going to be full. Because I already know I got 2-3 hours for the food ready anyway. So, I'll be hungry again. Don't worry. So, that was funny to me. We got to see Dr. Eugene's, Toya's husband. We got to see his brother and mom. Him and his brother look alike. The mom is cool. Kind of, old school, like traditional kind of, a woman's place is this. A woman should be doing this. A woman should be too loud. A woman shouldn't disrespect her husband. She gives me that vibe. Like, she believes in that kind of stuff. Whatever, cool. The brother was just kind of quiet. Yeah. So the ladies just started to get into it. Dr. Contessa, she went upstairs, came back out. Her and Toya got into it. I forgot how it even started. Okay, so Carrie Wells, the white lady, she went back and told Amila, whatever, the new girl, the Indian girl, lady, told her and Toya that Dr. Contessa said that she wanted Carrie Wells on their team, on their side, because she's the smart one, and them other ones is silly. Talking about Toilet. Talking about Toya and Anila and Lisa Nicole Cloud. Them wives is silly, but you the smart wife. I want you on our side. So then somehow it came up. I think Toya brought it up, or somebody, or maybe Anila brought it up, and then Dr. Heavenly stood up and said, well, I didn't say it, but I darn sure thought it. So she agreed with what Dr. Contessa said. And so that started the whole thing, and Toya versus Contessa is a forever thing. Toya showed out once again, acting a fool. Toya, you really need something to do. Like, it's not even a funny kind of thing. You really need something to do. That is a part of the reason why you and Contessa can't connect, because you're just not busy enough. Contessa's too busy, some would say. But you're just not busy enough, Toya. Because if you were busy enough, you would be so tired and exhausted, you would not have time for this kind of stuff. In every single scene, Toya's arguing with somebody now. I think Toya's a beautiful woman. I think that Toya is a fantastic mother. I think that Toya's smart and all that. I think a lot about Toya. Toya's not my favorite, but I definitely respect her. But she's petty. She's petty as all get out. She has too much time on her hands. Why is you spending all day at the tennis court? All day. You ain't got nothing else. Contessa don't respect you because she don't feel like you work hard enough. And I think that's one of people's biggest issues with Toya. She's superficial and shallow. I think this and a little immature. I think that's people's main issue with Toya. Because Toya has a great personality. Toya can get along with anybody, I'm sure. Toya seems like really cool, but she just got that mess with her. And if she was actually doing something, and particularly doing something to contribute to the household financially, she wouldn't have time for that mess that's in her. But you need somebody like that on the show. You do. You know, she is the quintessential housewife of medicine. She is. They talk crap about Miss Quad. Miss Quad has always tried to get her own. You know, now how she got it, I don't know. That's up for, that ain't my business. I don't know. But she's always at least tried to get her own businesses and do her own thing. And she's done quite well for herself, for sure. And she's doing well while divorced. She's a chef. I think she's an author. She had a little talk show and all that. Miss Quad is doing it. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about Miss Quad, but Miss Quad gonna get hers. I'm sure she had help. I'm sure she had a little jump start, being married to the doctor. But, she doing it now. What Miss Quad be doing? Let's see. Miss Quad be cooking.
It's another segment of Cooking with Miss Quad. Yes, God, Miss Quad. What's on the menu tonight? Well, I prepared Cornish hens over a bed of wild rice. And I've made a little gravy for my good friend, the Cornish hen. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. You're talking about some good eating right here, honey. Yes.
That's beautiful.
Good eating.
And I think Miss Quad just bought her a new house, I believe. So somehow Miss Quad is making her money. And I ain't mad at her. Go Quad. She is doing it. They should have kept her full time. To be honest, they really should have. Like I said, it was either, if you're gonna bring a friend to the show back, bring some new friends to the show back. But don't bring Lisa Nicole Cloud back and Carrie Wells. If they was gonna bring some friends to the shows back, they should have just brought back two of the regular cast members and made them friends to the show, which is Quad is a friend to the show, and they should have brought back Mariah Huq part time. Cause I can't. I cannot. I don't know what they're doing with Married to Medicine over there. I don't know. Like I said, I just don't know. But it's really not giving me what I need. And I knew this season was going to be trash. I knew it. Me and my girl Bree. Shouts out to Bree. Hey, Bree. We've already talked about it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to stick with the show. I'm used to reviewing it. I'm going to continue to review it. But I don't know what y'all need to do. But y'all need to do some. And with that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google+. Follow me at IsKeensWorld on Instagram and Twitter. At IsKeensWorld89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned. I'll see you guys later.